You want to learn about making money in real estate? Great. I got 5 ways that you can make money in real estate. Number 1, rental properties. Now, this is where, give an example, an apartment building. The tenant pays the owner every month or whatever is agreed upon, and that continues for as long as the contract. It's one way to make a recurring income. It's steady. You may have year-long tenants. You may have 2, 3, 4-year tenants, or it could be even less. If you have a company that you're in contract with that has employees, VIPs, execs, or whatever traveling in your area, they could be there for a week, they could be there for a few days, or they could be there for a couple of months. Another way that you can use rental income is, say, for vacation rentals. Now, typically on vacations, you're looking at 4 or 5 day rental, and it's kind of like a hotel, but it's something that you have to schedule in advance. They pay you the money, they get to, or your guest will stay there for a few days or whatever, enjoy themselves, and then you'll have somebody clean up, which actually segues to number 2, Airbnb. Now, Airbnb is actually becoming a lot more popular. I hope you've heard of Airbnb. Somebody has a house or something of that nature, like something where people would want to stay for a day, a couple of days, just like a rental property, but this is short term. Typically Airbnbs are short term. They could be leased out for months, or for any special group or companies or anything like that. And if you look at the numbers, you could make potentially 3, 4, 5 times the amount as a standard month-to-month rental or a contract yearly lease like a house, because you're typically going to get anywhere from, say, on average $100 to $200 per day if it's a great location and it's a great property. Obviously, the better the property and the better the location, the more you can plan to make. But Airbnb is so popular right now, it's a good thing to get into if you already have the money, or if you're working your way into it. Number 3, to get into real estate, a lot of people use something that is called wholesaling. Now, what is wholesaling? I'm going to tell you. So somebody's selling a house, or you find people that are already in the market willing to sell their property, and most of the time these properties are not up to the current standards of what the neighborhood looks like. So you offer the person owning the property a lesser value than what the property is going to sell for. Typically a lot less, because there's a rehab that is going to have to take place. So you are putting the contract on, basically, let's give you an example, $100,000 after repair value property. You get it under contract for $20,000. Now, your contract, you have equitable rights. I'm not a lawyer, that's it. So those rights allow you to shop or basically sell that contract. So you're not going to make the full value of the property. You are only making a small portion of that. So you get it under contract for 20, you're probably only going to get 3, 5 in a great cases, maybe 10,000, but just say it's $5,000. So you sell that contract for $25,000. You are getting a $5,000 check at closing, because your contract with the seller is for 20, You sell it for an investor at 25. That's how that works. The next number we have is just a standard rehab. Now, it's not necessarily grouped with fix or flip, because it doesn't have to be a house. You could have a construction business, or you could be really handy with updating and designing. So your business would be to renovate, modify, update houses, businesses. It could be a food truck. It could be anything on those lines, but you're in the rehabbing business. You're taking what is old and outdated, making it up to current standards. And our next topic is a flip, or our next topic, fix or flips. You've probably seen it on TV if you're considering real estate. There were several shows out. You can find it anywhere. You're basically buying old properties that are in need of some repairs, which, like the wholesaler in investor relationships, that investor would be you. You're buying this property with or without the wholesaler, but you're buying the property. You're at a good deal, and you're bringing it up to code standards, modern standards of what people expect in buying a brand new house. Even though the house may not be brand new, those buyers are going to want it to look brand new. They want it to function as brand new. They want new appliances. They want it up to date. That's how you get your money. Right now we're in a great market. Doesn't have to be, most likely it won't be like this forever, but you want the best possible product because your name's on it. That's what the fix and flip is. You're buying a property at a low price, fix it up, and you sell it for a higher price than you put into it. Now, I hope these 5 different tips and ways to make money in real estate helped you out. I will see you guys on the next one. And I hope you're off to a good start. Do your research, and you got this. All right. See you later.